In today's catch-up game, we played the North Village Rams, and although we were probably the better team, our finishing did not reflect that. As you can see, we lost 2-0. Very disappointing result to take, especially considering last episode we managed to pick up a victory in the first of these 3 big games. As you can see though, 21 shots to their 5, 9 on target to their 3, a 1.42 xG to a 0.3, 14 corners to 0, 20 fouls to 6, 0 yellow cards to 1, 86% passing to 71, 63% possession to 37. There was a few people who let us down though. Castle with a 6.3 at right back, Fairy Ferbert with a 6.6, Coffee not so good with a 6.7, Dennis the Menace with a 6.6, Carlos Edwards also with a 6.6, and so did Dr. Jones calling Dr. Jones. But without further ado, let's head on into Football Manager 21 as I have a little bit of news before we crack on with today's game. Okay, so last time out, I believe I mentioned a disturbance in the force, as Reeves was a little upset with his lack of game time. Well, we have the same sort of situation with Mackay. Yes, Giovanni Mackay has officially now been released on a free transfer, as he had a little bit of an issue. I told him, well, he can leave if he wishes to leave, and well, he took that option. He's, of course, a 32-year-old, 11 caps. He is a great striker. He was doing a decent job down in the B team. Just unfortunately, he's not on the same level as our top 2 strikers. So he has left. He's probably going to go back to Bonaire, but who knows where he ends up in the end. I'll try and keep a little look out for him. But for now, it is time to crack on with today's game, as we of course take on the Trojans. Okay, so game day is upon us, and for those Southampton fans out there, well, your Southampton Rangers managed to pick up a 3-1 victory away to Devonshire Colts. Yes, that puts you 5th in the league. They are down in 9th, but the big game for today, of course, is the televised game between Robin Hood versus the Somerset Trojans. It's first versus second. You can't get a bigger game. We have a 4-point gap on them. If they win this one here today, they, of course, make that a 1-point gap. But hopefully by the end of the day, we have pushed them back. We are at a 7-point gap going into the final 5 games of the season. But without further ado, let's head on over to the dressing room. So first of all, we're going to apply the opposition instruction. Not even going to read it, going to trust my assistant. In terms of the fans, well, there's 684 here out of an 800 capacity. Very good pitch condition. It's a gusty 8 degrees Celsius. And they're expected to go for a classic 4-4-2. I highly doubt that game. You always say that about every single team that we play. But as you can see, we are going for the usual suspects. Yes, a few of them let us down. Castle had an awful game, but so did Edwards. He was his replacement, so we can't really replace him out the squad. I've had a look through the players on our bench. Reeves, good striker. Again, he wouldn't push Nussum out and Nussum wouldn't push Dennis out. So we can't really tweak anyone in the starting lineup, and thus our team here today is holding goal a back line of Miners, Lever Rockstar, Evans and Castle. We have Fairy Ferbert on the left hand side, Ming the Dynasty on the right, central midfield controlled by Steve Jackson, Mr. Bean, in front of them Coffee, and of course up front is Aaron Dennis the Menace. A bench consisting of Simmons, Edwards, St. Jago, Bascom, Dr. Jones, calling Dr. Jones, the goat here, and Nussum. Now, we do need to keep an eye on Castle. He is 1 yellow card away from a suspension, but let's crack on with things. Let's get on out there. Dr. Jones, Castle and Evans aren't too happy, but it's okay. The rest of the squad are. We shall crack on with this one. So, looks like Michael for them. Michael Hansey is going to be their threat, apparently. Our assistant is looking at a 4-2-3-1 for them, but will it be the 4-4-2? Will it be the 4-3-1? Who knows? Who cares? We are going to pick up a victory here today. We should be winning this one. You know what? No. Recent form. It's over to you all now. Have a good one tonight. We're favourites. We should be winning this one. You know what? Yeah, we should be winning this fairly comfortable. Play your game. We've got a victory in the bag here, lads. We're currently on a loss. 3 wins and a loss. We want to bounce back here today. And we are hopefully going to do it here against the Somerset Trojans. They're on a nice little streak themselves. A loss and 4 wins. They are going for the 4-2-3-1 though. They've got the overpowered formation just as we do. But will it work out for them, or will it work out for us? Or perhaps maybe we'll both slip up and we'll have a draw here today. But there's only one way to find out, and that is to jump straight into the action. And we are jumping definitely straight into the action as we have a kick-off highlight. We've given the ball away, in fact, and Bragman is going to come at us. He's played it straight through to Simmons. Simmons holds up the ball nicely. He pulls it across. Hansey gets it all the way back. It's now with Elkinson, but he does not get an opportunity to run down our left-hand side. And the highlight is killed there now. We get up to the 10th minute. We've had one shot so far, but it wasn't on target. And now with XG is rather dismal on a 0.18. We have had a corner though, and we are definitely... Okay, no, they're winning in the fouls. Currently 4-2. Yes, we got more. Not a good thing though. Bragman gets it in Simmons. Simmons holding up the ball nicely. Gets it over to Riley. Riley through to Bragman. 1-on-1. Lovely save by Hall. Come on, Hall. Keeping us at 0-0. That is what we like to see. Nice job from Hall in this 50-50 game at the moment. We are going to demand more, because right now we should definitely be demanding more. A couple of players are lacking. Coffee and Ming at the moment. Mr. Bean's also having a rough one, and Castle again is not playing up to par. He knows that he's only got Edwards behind him, and that Edwards also slipped up, so he knows I haven't got anyone who's going to put a load of pressure on him right now. Edwards, of course, can put pressure going forward. Perhaps he'll start playing a little bit better, but right now he is not playing so good, so he ain't putting any pressure on Castle. Ball over the top to Dennis, though, has forced a save from the Bean, and we have a corner. Can we make use of it? Mr. Bean will take this one. Whips it in. Front post. It's not away though. Tyrell will come on the counter attack. Ming is hunting him down though. Ming cannot get him at first. Second time though, he does get the tackle. And they have a throwing. It's their minors. We will not see it though. And our assistant is suggesting we work it into the box. Not a bad suggestion. But I think we'll keep our strategy as it is right now. It's not working too bad. It's just not working too great either. Now, Miners tries a crossfield ball. Castle intercepts it. He's gave it straight to Ferry. Fairbairn on this left-hand side. What a beautiful volley. That could have gone bad real quick. But instead, it was a good opportunity for Dennis. Unfortunately, no, not the greatest of headers. And he strayed offside. Got another opportunity here, though. Ming, free kick, back post. It's gone straight past everyone. Leverock's will keep it in, though. Leverock, lovely cross. Oh, Dennis, keep your header down, my friend. Please, Dennis. You're performing a 7. You're not performing specifically bad. You're just not being as accurate as you normally would be. So we've had 7 shots to their 1, 3 on target to their 1, a 0.51 XG to a 0.4. If we can start getting our shots on target, we should win this one. 4 corners to 0, 8 fouls to 11, 0 yellow cards, 1 yellow card, 77% passing to 71, 55% possession to 45. Again, it's like the game between episodes. If we can get our shots on target, we should be winning this one. Right now, though, we have been dismal with our efforts. We've been the better team. Keep on doing... No, I'm not happy with your performance. I'm sorry, lads. Pick it up. I want you to play better. You're nervous. You're literally sat on the bench, Jago. I haven't got you on the pitch. I don't know why you're nervous. I'm clearly not criticising your performance at sitting down. I'm sorry, but if I'm criticising the team's performance so far, I'm not sure why my substitute, who's just been sat there the whole time, is worried. He's getting nervous that I've criticised the team. And all he's done is sit down. But Damon Ming, near post, forces a save out of Bean. And our Bean shall now take the corner from this left-hand side. What can he do with it, though? He whips it in back post. No one gets onto it. It's nodded away. DeRosa clears it away. Simmons, he's got to get past Castle and Miners. Miners makes the tackle. He clears it away. Dennis nods it onto absolutely no one. And he's offside, in fact, yet again. Dennis, you are playing like Heskey right now. I've not seen a person this offside since Samuel Heskey. Now, Castle down to a 6.4. That is worrying. Miners on 6.5 as well. Also a worrying sign. Mr. Bean on 6.4 and Coffee on 6.5. 2 other players we do need to keep an eye out for. I think we're going to make substitutes a little bit early today. I think after this highlight, if that had gone in, we definitely would be making substitutes. But after this highlight, we're definitely going to take them a little bit earlier. We'll take it a bit nearer to now. So, not exactly early. It's about the right time now. I did let it stray a little bit longer. So 6.4 for Coffee, Bean and Castle. We can't do that about Castle, but we can do something about Coffee and Bean. So we're going to bring you on. The goat is coming up. In fact, Bascom, I'm going to trust you. Was going to bring on Dr. Jones. Jones calling Dr. Jones. In fact, we might also bring on Jones. Jones calling Dr. Jones. We will. We'll bring on Jones. Jones calling Dr. Jones. Bascom can go over that side. It's a change in this midfield triangle, which will hopefully come up trumps and get us a goal. Gotta pray. Got to pray that Lever Rockstar's legs keep up as well, because right now Lever Rockstar is a little bit tired compared to everyone. Dennis, in fact, is also a bit tired as well, so could have possibly done with bringing on the sub, but right now Bascom plays it up to Dr. Jones. Miners holding up the ball nicely on this left-hand side. Lovely through ball to Dr. Jones. He gets it across to Dennis. It's blocked, though. Dennis, just tap it to the side and then shoot. Please. I beg you. I beg you. Right, Lever Rockstar will collect this one. Plays it across to Bascom. Bascom got play space on this right-hand side. Whips it across. It's not away, though. The goat cannot get back, and Simmons, in fact, will collect it here in the centre circle. Gibbons now to Tyrell. Tries the ball over top. Miners will collect, and that will end that highlight. But we have yet again more action here on the 70th minute. Miners nods it over to Dr. Jones. He gets across to Ming. Dennis in the middle. Plays it across to Ming. He's got an overlap. Oh, come on. Keep your shot down, man. This is getting rather desperate now. We are just shooting wildly. And it's looking like it might end up being a 0-0. Because right now, we've had the most shots. We just haven't been doing anything with them. We've had 5 on target out of our whole 11 shots. That's not good to see. That's not good to see at all. But we've got 7 minutes here. Can we get a goal in these remaining minutes? I'm not going to push us up to attacking. I think that's a little bit crazy, especially considering Lever Rockstar is absolutely shattered. Dennis is now shattered. Miners about to throw it in. Final minute of the game. We are in additional time, folks. Fairy tries to cross it in, and it goes out for a corner. Now, will the referee let us take it? It has just gone past the 3rd minute. Ming whips it in. Evans will collect this one. Come on, we're still on the attack, ref. Let us keep building this play. The goat gets it across to Evans, holding up the ball. Across to the goat once more. Evans once more on this right-hand side. You're going the wrong way, lads. The ref will blow the whistle. Bascom holding up the ball, and he does blow the whistle as we are still on the offense. I don't know why he didn't let us finish that play out, but instead he got sick of waiting. And I don't blame him, to be honest, because that build-up was taking forever. It's 11 shots in the end, 2 there, 3, 5 on target 2 there, 1 a 0.9 XG to a 0.56, 10 corners 2-0, 21 fouls to 25, 0 yellow cards, 1 yellow card, 82% passing to 72, 57% possession to 43, and that unfortunately leaves us with a 0-0 result in this last one. Freddie Hall, though, managed to get himself the man of the match. I am going to tell the lads, though, that was not good enough, because that wasn't. We are the best team in this league. And although we did beat the Hornets, we lost to the Rams and we drew to the Trojans, which does give us a nice even playing field, it's not so good. We're going into the last 5 games. We've got a 4-point gap. We would have liked to build on that, made it nice and easy going into the back end of the season. And now the pressure is on. We're going to have to get some performances out there. Now, I can't remember where I quite plan to come back. I don't think we're coming back for the X-Roads game, simply because we're playing X-Roads in the quarterfinals. I think we're probably going to come back for Southampton Rangers, maybe the Eagles game. Who knows? I will figure that one out between episodes. I thank you all for joining us. I hope you all have a lovely night.